Hi everyone, today we decided to come to the park and we're thinking about something that happened yesterday. Yesterday we had a little bit of a sibling, what would we call it?
Fight.
And this kind of thing, it doesn't, let me be honest, it doesn't happen all the time. I think this was the first one in a really long time. So I thought I'll bring the girls over to this tranquil area, to the park. It's lovely out here, and we'll talk about how we can get along as a family unit, how we can get along siblings. What are some things that we can do as siblings to get along? So the girls would like to share with you some tips that I think has helped them in getting along, and we'll go from there. And I think this will help parents. So I know it helped me because after that there were tears, they cried, they hugged on each other and they said sorry. And I can't even remember what the argument was about. And that's the thing about arguments. We remember. Okay, well, we're not going to talk about it. So what are some tips that we can share to help people, siblings, sisters, brothers get along? Yes?
You write about each other.
Okay.
How they're special. I like to add from that. You have to write 5 things about them, and you give it to the other person. 5 nice things, first of all, nothing mean. But you have to give it to the other person that you were fighting over, and the other person might actually read it and might be like, wow, I didn't know you knew all of this great stuff about me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could really help.
Okay. You can do a role play. One thing I do is I always say, okay, if you are the other person, how will this make you feel? Will you be happy? And another way is, also, we're a Christian family, so we always take examples from the Bible and use that to teach them how to act right and how to behave right. And I think because we study the Bible and we know what God says about fighting and about bickering, it actually helps. And even as a couple, we try not to argue so much. And even if we do have our little arguments, we do it not in front of the children. It is very important not to do it in front of the children.
Why do you not say it in front of the children?
Well, we don't argue in front of children because as parents, we want to set good example. It's very important that we set good examples to you all. So how will you feel if mommy and daddy are arguing all the time? How will you feel? You feel sad? So that is why there are different ways. Different ways that you can argue. You can argue in a good way. To encourage the other person, but you can also argue in a bad way that will hurt the person's feeling. Okay, are you gonna be arguing in a good way or in a bad way?
Good way.
Okay, and a good way of arguing is like, okay, you argue to disagree, like, do you want to eat this? No, we don't want to eat something, or something little like that. Just silly little arguments like that, nothing serious. You guys love each other. Is that how much you love each other? How much you love each other? How much do you love each other?
I love her forever.
You love her forever. Okay.
Shout out to my all natural queens. You know your boy look like